Alright, the whole goal of this video is just to see if I can record myself doing all 12 major scales. Minor scales will be later, not today. C major scale. Well, these are all going to be on relative to alto, so this is going to be concert E flat. F major. Since F major fits in between the two octaves, the 2.5 octaves, and I can't really reach the higher F yet, I'm just going to do one octave. And now it's going to be the same for a lot of these scales. G major. Just realized I can't go down to low G. I don't play Barry anymore. But yeah, G major is your like go-to scale if you're learning alto. Maybe I should do a commentary for each of these scales. All right, B flat major scale. That is the Lydian scale, so I messed up. B flat major scale should have an E flat. I think everybody learns with the concert B flat major scale, which is what the G major scale is. I don't particularly like the B flat major scale on the alto, mostly because I always get into arguments with people how to play the B flat. You guys can go argue down in the comments if there's people who watch. D major scale. Now what I can fit in 2 octaves. I like concert F, which is the D major scale on alto. A lot of pieces use that, like Married Life from Up. E flat major scale. Alright, a little bit rough on that. I have not played in a while, so my pinky strength on the G sharp key is needing a little bit of work. Same thing with my E flat on my right hand. A major scale. I think we can do that one again. This is your concert C scale, so basically if you're doing anything else in music, this is like the first scale that you will probably hear. Not the first scale you're going to probably play on the alto, but first scale you're going to probably hear. If you listen to the sounds of music, every time they're singing do, that's your C, or in this case your A if you're playing on alto. Same note. A flat major scale. I do not like this one. Like I said, my pinky strength in my left hand and my right hand needs to get re-strengthened since I haven't played in a while. Hopefully, over the summer, I'm gonna work on that. E major scale. Another thing to note on your scales is that make sure that you're keeping everything in tune. You get to know your instrument. So I tune my instrument on an F sharp, which is a concert A, and a G, which is a concert F, just to make sure those notes are in tune with the tuner. And then for all the other notes, I need to make sure that they either go flat or sharp, or with my embouchure, not by adjusting the neck, to make sure that the instrument stays in tune. Because it's very hard to make an instrument that, for any combination of keys, will always produce a note that's in tune. All right, C flat major scale, also known as B major scale, if you know your enharmonics. I think we can do that one again. Another one of those keys where I don't really like it, but I feel like it has its use in music. Then again, all this whole science of saying, oh, this major is cool, or this one is just boring, like C major. A lot of people think it's really basic. Um, can't really see that anymore. Now I play a bunch of different instruments and a bunch of different keys. And to some extent, I used to think that the concert B flat major scale was basic because that's all you play in high school for your tuning. All is concert B flat or concert A. Oh, it appears that the scale I'm using has both the C flat major and the B major scale. Didn't know if you guys really saw that, but if you heard what I said about enharmonics, those are the exact same thing. They do have C sharp major, which is good, but it may mean from now on, yeah, everything after this is just enharmonics. C flat major, G flat major, and D flat major. They're replaced on the right with B major, F sharp major, and C sharp major. So we only got two scales left. All right, F sharp major. This is the concert A major scale on an alto. Right, let me check that. That sounds awkward. Always know when you mess up a note, go back, try to figure out what you did, see if you can get it better the next time. And I'm messing up on the F sharp because I am usually used to not playing F sharp major. Let's try it again. One last time. Yeah, I am really struggling with F sharp major. One last time. We ain't continuing until it's right. Now, if I wasn't recording this video, I would have gone and played this like another 5 times in a row to make sure I got it now. It's one thing to be able to get it one time in a row right. It's another thing to be able to have the consistency to get it right 5 times in a row. So after this, I probably need to practice that. All right, last major scale. C sharp major. The dreaded C sharp. If you play an alto, you know that your C sharp is always out of tune. The only question is, which way is it out of tune? Usually it's sharp, but if you're playing and your instrument is not exactly set up correctly, it could be flat. So always know what your instrument is like and adjust accordingly. So I'm going to check that with a tuner first. It's probably a very long video, but if you're using a computer, I recommend Tuner Ninja. It's just a website. My F and A are in tune, but my C seems to be flat. Oh, my higher C tends to be sharp. That happens a lot with woodwind instruments where the higher notes tend to be sharper as you're playing. So you should know to pull back on those. But it is weird that my concert E is, which is the C sharp, is flat. So I got to keep that in mind. And we're stuck on that octave key. Let's fix that. Okay. definitely need to be checked on. Um, if you play alto, you know that you just have these little 3 keys. You gotta remember which correspond to which note. So the one that juts out the most, at least for me, that's the D key. So that's like the bottom right of the triangle. If you press the top one, that's the one I needed to play, which I kept on missing. That's the one that takes you to D sharp. So this was interesting for me, just playing scales and then like doing commentary on each. Hope you like this. There's no need for you to subscribe. There's no need for you to like, but if you want me to continue doing something like this, leave a comment. Yeah, I think people should do this more often, where they just do a commentary while they practice. Gets them more into the pattern of practicing because they can do something else in the meantime. All right, bye everybody.